Badagry, Lagos feels like a world away from the bustling city center. A coastal town steeped in history, it whispers stories of the past as a major slave trade port. The quiet, languid atmosphere is a stark contrast to the frantic peace of Lagos Island. Dilapidated colonial buildings stand as silent witnesses to a painful era, their crumbling facades hinting at the lives once lived within. The remnants of slave barracoons and the poignant point of no return vividly recounts the horrors of the transatlantic slave trade. But Badagry is more than its somber history. It's also a town where the lagoon meets the ocean, where fishermen cast their nets and boats and rides offer a glimpse of the natural beauty. The local markets overflow with fresh produce and seafood, and the people, though aware of their town's past, exude a quiet resilience and community spirit. But Badagry is a place where the past and present intertwine, a reminder of a painful history, but also a place of enduring beauty.
Slave that we are about to go in. So if you look at that year, 1840, so the building you are seeing have been there as at that time. And up to date, we still have the family of the Seriki Abbas in the compound today. We have the grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren are the ones still staying in this compound. So let's go inside so that I can give you full details.
Okay, thank you.
This compound happens to be where those slaves were kept. That's why we have the name Brazilian Barracoon. The word Barracoon is a Spanish word which means slave cell. So this is where the slaves were kept, and we have a slave merchant who is in charge of those slaves by the name Chief Seriki Abbas. But this is not the real name of this man. The name of this man given to him by his own parents, they called him Ifaremi. Ifaremi was captured when he was 6 years old as a slave at a town in Ogun State. They called that town Jogaorile, not far from Abeokuta. So those slave raiders captured the young boy when he was 6 years old, and he was sold to a place called Daume. Daume today is known as Benin Republic, and the man in Benin Republic was the one that bear Abbas. So Abbas bought him when this man was 6 years old. So he bought him and he used him as domestic slave. So during the time of slave trade, this man was the one who later resold this young man to another person called Williams. So the young man we are talking about is having two masters. He's having Abbas and he's having Williams. Remember, Abbas is from Benin Republic, but this Williams came all the way from Brazil. He came to Benin Republic to get some slaves. That's why he got this man from Abbas. So he took him to his own place in Brazil. But when this man took this man to Brazil, it was this man that trained this man how to read and write, which is education. So education is very, very important. He also taught him about the languages. That is to say, this young man can able to speak Portuguese, Spanish, and Dutch. The third one, he taught him about the business. He taught him about the business, which is the slave trade business. So this man was teaching this young man everything because he needed somebody that will represent him in Africa. Instead of Williams going to Abbas in the Republic, he wants someone that will be with him, that will go and represent him in Africa to provide slave for him. That's why he was training this young man. So when this man had been, going under the training under his master, the master now later called him that, come, I will free you, but on one condition. The condition is that you have to work for me. That is the agreement. And the young boy said, I will work for you, sir, but anything else is ready to do for you. So he now, set him free. And he said he should go back to his own country and be doing the same business. So this man left Brazil and he came to Nigeria. He first of all settled down in Lagos Island before he moved down to Badagry. But when he came to Badagry, he was not the one that started the business in Badagry. But when he came here and they assisted him to build this compound that you are seeing, this man overthrew everybody that is here. What I mean by that, that is, he dominated all of them because all the people that are doing the business, they are not educated. They have been there, they have the experience, They have the exposure. So the people that he made there now quickly made him the middleman between the European and the African. Be our leaders here, be helping us to sell our own slaves as well. So European now coming to buy the slave from his hand. So in this compound now we are having 40 cells. 40 rooms are in this compound. And each of the rooms, 40 women being are kept inside. So these are the things we want to see now. But when the Europeans were coming to buy slaves, these are the items they brought for them to exchange slaves. Our forefathers were using at that time cowrie. We call it owo. That's the money our forefathers were. But the Europeans now said they don't want to use this cowrie shell to do any transaction. So they prefer to bring their goods down to this place in Messenger. That's why we have all this now. So the value of one umbrella that time was 40 million.
Oh.
So today we have the umbrella today that we are going to show to you. And that umbrella you are seeing is close to 400 years. So 40 million being are gone because of this umbrella. We also have bottle of gin for 10 slaves. Yes. So now the liquid is gone now, but the bottle is still with us today. 10 people have gone for that. We have cannon gone. The big size is for 100 slaves, while the small size for 40 slaves. Also the gun here for 40 slaves. Ceramic
40 human heads.
Yes, ma'am. And ceramic bowl for 10 slaves. That's the breakable plate that they are using to eat. So European brought 5 for the chief in nation of 50 human beings. Do you know what funny there is that the children of those slaves will be given out as bonus, jar. Now we also have mirror and the bead. These two items don't have specific number, it depends how you can bargain. Some can use it for 10 or 5 or 7, depending on the bargaining. And determine the size, depending on the size of the mirror. So today we're having 2 slaves here that we want to show to you because after the abolition of the slave trade, the family have converted themselves into residential. So some of the family are still staying in this compound. So it's from here, Europeans do come and buy the slaves and take them. You can see that arc, that slave boy. It's through that place. During that time, nothing like fence over there. So they walk them to that side and they use paddle boat to cross them to the other side where we know at the point of the boat. But let's go and see the room where 40 women being are kept. All these rooms that you are seeing, people are living there. But during that time, nobody lives there. You don't need slaves that are kept in there. So like this one now, 40 women being are locked up in this room. The other one, 40 women being, just like that, 40 people in each of these places. So these are the 2 spaces that government said the family should preserve. So that tourists can come and see. So here is where they catch the men and here is where they catch the women. The women and their babies are kept together in that room. Some of the women are pregnant, some of the women are breastfeeding, all of them. We even had that some of the women also give birth in that room.
This is where
40,
40,
like
yeah.
40.
Not even here, man.
Okay, not
We are
here.
still going inside.
Oh,
Yeah, that
it's
room
in
is
here.
Yeah, but hold on, mommy. Now, here, you can see we are not up to maybe 10 or 15, so, and not even children. So, they expect those slaves in this place, in this room. They will be bringing them one after the other. Do you like this one? So, they examine them here.
Hey.
If they don't like them, they return them back. If they like them, they put them out. So, they examine those slaves right here. And this is the Chief Seriki Abbas. You can see his name now. And this is the handwriting of the man we are talking about. This is the handwriting of the Chief Seriki Abbas. Then at your back there, you can see the apology letter. That is the apology letter being written by the Chief Seriki Abbas that the family are the ones that wrote that they are very, very sorry for what their forefathers have done during the time of slavery. And if you look at your back again, this is the umbrella that was given to the Chief Seriki Abbas in exchange of 40 human beings. Now, 40 human beings have gone. And we have the umbrella here today. Like I said, the umbrella is close to 200 years now. A lot of people have come into this compound to see the umbrella we are showing to you. We have our Vice President here, Yemo Shibago. This is Sonny Officer. A lot of people have come to see this place. Now, in order not to waste much of our time in this room, now let's move inside and see where 40 human beings are here. Let's examine it. There, children, let's go inside, please. Now, look this room to compare where you are sleeping. Imagine 40 people in this small room. No fan, no light. No light, no fan. If you look up there, that is the only ventilation for them. But as at that time, these glasses that you are seeing, were not there. So this room, bend down so imagine, no fan, no light, and this is the ceramic bowl. Each bowl that you are seeing, this was used in essence of 10 human beings. So we have 5 bowls in this glass. That is 50 slaves. Then over there, thank you for that line. Okay, let me use my right. So 40 human beings are kept in this small room. No fan, no light. Now, you can see, this is the ceramic bowl. Each bowl for 10 slaves. So this 5 now is representing 50 slaves. Jesus. And the children will also be given out as bonus. The size of the room is 9 feet by 9 feet. No fan, no light. You can see the money they spend over there. That's the cowrie. We've called the cowrie. That's the bottle of gin for 10 slaves. You can see the cowrie and the bottle of gin. That's the gramophone record the man player. That's the brass given to the chief and the beer mug. All this you are seeing is from Europe. Then this is our own pot. We call it clay pot. Do you see this pot before? Our grandma, they are using all this one then to cook in their village. Then we call this one cocoa. Yes, this is cocoa. Then look at what they are putting water. We use this one, as a drinking water there. Even that one you are seeing, you can see. So all this one you are seeing, they are over 100 years old now. Like I said, whenever the slave want to urinate or they want to defecate, they do it in this room because they will not allow them to go outside and do it. Because that door will be shut. But as at that time, this place was not floor as at that time, or it was sand. So when they do it, they use sand to cover it up. Yes. So imagine, when they kept 40 people here, not all the 40 people that will survive in the next day, some of them will have suffocated and they died. So imagine, so we have, to thank our God, our Creator, that we are not born as at that time. Very horrible.
Some of us were born, we reincarnated.
You are right. But some don't believe it too.
Well, there's reincarnation. So,
these are some of the chain, because we are going to see more chain over there. That's why I don't want to talk too much about this one.
Okay.
So let's see the second cell where the women and their babies are there. So imagine, this is the cell where they feed the women. No fan, no light. Like I said, some of the women are pregnant. Some of the women with their babies breastfeeding. So some of the women that are doing menstruation, all of them are kept in this small room. And these are the pictures of the children of Trisiri Abbas. These are the children, the picture of the children. So imagine, 40 women also were kept here. And you can see some pictures of what happened over there. How they torture slaves, how they take them to the point of no return. You can see the chain being, attached to each other. They are moving them to the point of no return, where we are going now. And that is how slaves were crying in the cell. You can see the punishment given to the women and the men. Can you see the way they lock their mouth over there? They padlock their mouth. They don't want them to eat while they are working in the farm. Because we have been told that slaves will work for good 18 hours in the farm, and they give them just 15 minutes to relax and to eat. This is how they execute them for sales. Just like we are putting something that people should come and buy. So that's how they execute them. We've been told that the slaves also hang their master to death, and that's the giving of very about. So let's see where the man was finally, buried when he died. So this is where the man was buried. William Sabah, security of Badagry. Died 11th of June, 1919. 11th of June. So this coming June now, 5 years ago, that they have died. So the last one of this man was one buried there, Sakajao, and the man that was buried here gave back to that Papa sitting down over there. That Papa you are saying, there is the grandson of this man. This is his own father, and his father is his own father. Number one. So that is the court of the thief, where the man was using to pass his judgment then. At that time, that's the only court we have in Badagry. And because of his education, he was appointed as the paramount ruler of Badagry then. So he controlled from here to Ilawi during that time. So from there, he came the British now at the point of
Badagry stories linger. Visit this historic town, walk its paths, honor its past, engage with the community, learn its lessons, and help build a brighter future. Let's remember and ensure such atrocities never happen again. Bye for now and keep locked on until this travel channel. Ciao.